dust cap. I gotta open back this from my engine, and I didn't screw these down so I can take these out easy. 1 2 3, and it comes apart. I just flop it over there because I'm keeping this underneath here because I don't want any water to get down in there. And it's a good thing I'm changing this because now I have the time, the opportunity to just take this this throttle body off. And I really didn't want to have to go that route, guys, but you know, since now that I remember the gasket underneath here, and then I didn't check to see if it was a good gasket, because the one that on my old valve body cover, it's a new one. And some of these things are hard to come off, guys, so when you press the red pin and it won't come out, you just press down on a little bit and you do like that and it comes right off, guys. And there's one in the back right here, that's your map sensor, and it is the hardest one to come off, guys. And that's why I don't like to plug these things and unplug them, because it is the hardest one to come off. And sometimes you try to take it off and it break. A lot of times it break, and if I see I'm doing that and it doesn't want to come out, there's also another way that you can take it out. It has a way that you can take it out, guys, and I should have put the camera up to show you how you get this out. Let me put the camera around and I'm going to show you how you get this out. If you're trying to get your harness off, right here, guys, if you're trying to get your harness off your map sensor and it won't come off, there is a way. You turn it, you put it into the hole and you put it like that and you turn it all the way around, and that's the locking mechanism right there. And you just do like this and you pop it out and it comes right out, and you can just put it aside, since this harness doesn't want to come off, because what happened is that this harness is locked down in here, so this will never come out unless you put a screwdriver in this part to lift that lock. So I'm gonna go find the piece of harness that comes with this, and because I pull that piece off my map sensor. So if this is long, if it has a long enough wire that I can cut this off and put that piece on it, because I don't want to have to keep taking up my map sensors each time I'm disconnecting this. I want to be able to pull this down and it pops right out. So I'm gonna go check to see if the harness is better than this, and I'm just gonna cut this and splice it and use some wire connectors to get it back so you get the right amperage. And there's a couple more things that I have to take off here. I have to pull this one right here. There's a clamp that holds and this hose right here that I'm taking off, guys, is for your it leads right back to your master cylinder, and that's what sends the air from your engine to your master cylinder. And there's another hose that right here, that's your vacuum hose, a little vacuum hose right here. And then there's another hose back here, that's your engine oil hose. It goes from the block of the engine and to the intake manifold itself. And then there's 2 screws that holds your EGR valve back there, and they're they're not bolts, they're screws, and they're two little 5/16 screws back here, guys. 2 little 5/16 screws back here. And once I take them out, these 2 little screws, I remember I showed you guys in an earlier video, these are the 2 little screws that's back there, and these are hard to find, so you want to secure them. And like I said, I have backup screws. I have these ones, these bullet head, I call them bullet head screws. These are the ones that I had replaced in my old intake manifold, because one of the hole got threaded out here, and one on the EGR valve side got threaded out as well. So I had to replace those, and I'm not going to take my valve body off. I'm not going to take my my chuckle body off here just yet. I'm going to take this intake manifold cover off. I just want to show you how to get them off. And this doesn't take you much time, guys, if you know how to pull whatever needs to be pulled. It don't take you a lot of time. And like I said, there are seven screws. Seven screws, there are four at the front and 3 at the back. You want to get those pulled. Okay guys, now that we got those pulled, you want to go back and you want to double check and make sure they all come up and they are loosened just like that. And once they are loosened just like that, you gently, not hard guys, just gently pull on this thing, and once you pull on it, it'll come right out. And you just got to be mindful of your harness, because when you put this thing in, you put this thing in before. And now that I'm down here, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna check my spark plugs. I'm gonna check my spark plugs too, guys. So we have right here a little job to do. And you see what I'm saying, guys? You see what I'm saying? This gasket right here, guys, this gasket is done. See that? That gasket is done. This gasket right here is done, guys. There's no doubt about it. This gasket right here is a done gasket, and it's a good thing. That's why I always said, guys, just double check your things, and make sure. And by the way, there's a way to take it out, guys. There are 2 little pieces right here, one on each end, and you can take it out from each end, and you just do like that, and it pops right out. And look at that gasket. I mean, it's not done. I can clean it up. I can clean it up and reuse it, but I'm not gonna reuse it. I'm gonna use my mines that I got from off eBay. I got that one off eBay. It's the green one. It's thicker, more durable. So I'm gonna go grab that one and put that one in and show you real quick. Okay guys, so this is my green one. This is my green one that I got off my old vehicle, and I'm gonna show you the comparison when this one goes in. Because remember, when I took this old one out, guys, it was sitting way down, so it was sitting so far down in here that it wasn't touching the engine block itself. And the same way you take it out, you want to put it back in, where you put one groove to one end here and one groove right here. And once you do that, you can't miss. And you see the difference, guys? You see the difference? Voila. You see the difference compared to this one? But yet I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to keep it, because like I said, I don't throw away parts. So I'm just gonna clean it up and keep it. And I have a lot of these. I got these off eBay. It was the pair of them, and it was like $26 a piece. So it was like $52 plus tax to get the pair. And I just used one, and I kept one. And and I got the offer when I was buying the throttle body. I saw it popped up, and I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna go ahead and change this, might as well. I changed the gasket onto my intake manifold cover, and so I can get this cover back on, because like I said, it's raining a lot and I don't want no water to be getting down in here. And I think this is the piece that needs to come out. This piece that broke off, see right here guys, that's why it's good to check this piece down inside the manifold itself. The manifold cover is broken off in here, and if it's broken off, this won't go in to sit in there like that. So I'm gonna go have to grab me my nipple pliers to hold this and pop it out. So all these things you gotta check, guys. You have to check these things. Don't just buy an engine and throw it on, guys, and say yes, everything is good. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys, because it will come back to bite you in the butt. Believe me, it will come back to bite you in the butt. So I just need something that I can grab on here and pop it out, because this thing, see, all these things, guys, you have to check. I don't want it to break off in there and goes down into my cover, but I just need something. See that, guys? You see that? That's the little piece that broke off in here, guys. That's the piece that broke off in here, and like I said, it's electric. It's electrical. You see that? That's the piece that broke off from off this piece of the old one, and the rubber still intact. As you can see, the rubber still intact, and it's you know, it's a new rubber. Rubber doesn't look old. It look even better than mine's. Yeah. Even look better than my rubber, because this is my old rubber right here, and this look better than mine's, even fit tighter. So I'm going to use this rubber, and I'm going to keep this rubber here, and I'm just going to clean out in here real quick. You see that? At least this feels like salt. This is not sand. This is salt. This is salt, guys, up in here. So you gotta check those little things, guys. Those little things is important. And I know I had to check them anyway, but I just put this cover on because it was raining. Like I said, it was raining for like 3-4 days non-stop, and I didn't want any water to get down into my engine. And I'm gonna double check to make sure this part right here is good, and that's why I just went and checked my old one to make sure it's the same design as this, and there's nothing broke off in here or anything before I put my this one in, because I want to able to go in and catch into here. And I don't know if I want to use this, guys, because I'm looking at it right now. Believe you me, honestly, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm looking inside of here, and inside here doesn't look, it look like it's broken, the plastic piece, because this piece is supposed to go in. This is a metal piece, but this piece is supposed to go into here and sit, and it looks like it's broken in here. So I don't want to take no chance. Yeah, it's all messed up in here, so I'm not even gonna use this, guys. I'm not gonna use the old one that come on here. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna use my mines that came with mine. Okay guys, so this is my intake cover here, and this is the one I'm gonna use, and I'm just hoping no water got down into there. And I'm gonna use this with my shuttle body as well. I'm just gonna wipe this down real quick. Let me put my gasket back in here. Put my gasket back in here, and I'm gonna wipe this thing down real good, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, a couple of other things I want to show you before I put these two runner valve back on. There's just a couple of things I want to show you guys, and this is one of them. On my old one, and the one that comes with this engine, this tuner valve inside, when I spin it like this, I could feel that there's no spring in it, because like I said, it's supposed to be sturdy and spin free, because this little metal part right here is what goes down into this hole right here. And when you start the vehicle and it's running, the runner valve controlled this right in here, and it's supposed to spin freely, because this does spin. It does move back and forth. And the one that comes with the engine, this little part right here is all broken, chafe on both sides. And then when I spin it, it was giving problems. So this your intake manifold cover, guys, you gotta inspect it. That's why a lot of these Dodge, from the 2009 all the way up to until the 2016, after a certain time, they start to give trouble, and you have to change these. And you can get these at Mopar parts, or Mopar MOPAR auto, and they're the only ones who sell these. If you go to eBay, you're gonna get these used, and you don't really want to buy a used one. But this one is really good, because this one actually was not the original one that came with my engine, but I got this from the junkyard that I was working, because my old one, what happened is that the screw, one of the screw that's supposed to go down in here, in there, well, it didn't break or anything, but it sank down into the plastic, and I was scared that when it sank down in here, it's gonna leave a hole in here, and air was gonna start escaping through this top part right here. So I did change it, and but the only difference why I didn't use this one is because this one, the holes, one of the holes or two of the holes, and this is worn out, and that's why I had to modify it with these little screws right here. They're a little bigger than the original screw that comes with it, and I had to modify it a little bit, and they're shorter. The original screws are shorter than these ones. So one of these holes I had to modify it, but you can do that, you know, as long as it's tight enough to hold your runner valve on.